Hey, it's just crazy. This is a story about growth, transformation. You know, Simply put, sometimes in life it's crazy how it takes the most painful situation of betrayal, deceit, hurt, disappointment, and just sometimes hinderance acts that people that we love or care about or believe is in our corner do to us to push us to change, to push us to grow. A lot of times, if we let it, these situations will transform us to becoming bitter, to stop believing, to feel defeated. But you can't let it do that. You gotta understand that situations that come up in life that bring about those things I just mentioned, it's just really something just to press us to transform into the next level of what we're trying to do. I told y'all many times before, I'm not a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person. And I think it's time now that we start really focusing on the spiritual aspects of things because, all the humanistic ways that we may embrace in life and try to do in life to succeed, they don't really work. So again, this is not for those that are like, the fainted hearted, if you ever, I don't know if it's the right word to use it. This is for like those that are really grounded to know that you need something more special to get ahead. Relying on your own understanding and your own strength, your family's strength, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, children, partners. It's not enough. It's not enough. You gotta rely on that spirit, that godliness, that righteousness that comes from God. It comes from a higher being. It comes from a creator. Like I said, I'm not here to say which one of your creators is right or wrong. I'm not trying to do that, I mean, a lot of us know about Jesus. I'm not going to go Jesus down the road and get into the, debate about if he's God. And I know he was a good example, a definitely good example on how to live life. Just like there may be other good examples, but that was a good example. He was a good example. However, we just got to transform our understanding and our thinking. Realize that the things that we're trying to accomplish and do, we can't do them on our own. And sometimes when those disappointments comes and you don't get that job, you don't get that loan, you don't get that house, you don't get that relationship, you gotta look at it and say, well, maybe I'm not getting it right now. Maybe I'm not getting it right now because if I get it right now, under these circumstances, I won't know the greatness and the oneness of God. I won't really understand how, God transformed me. I won't really get the changes I need to do in my life to make me a better person, to make me a better human, to be able to give back, to be able to expand somebody else's life. So, short version, I don't usually do short versions, and I probably look all crazy in reference to that. But short version is, don't lean on your own understanding. It's time to really sit there and really focus on a spiritual being, spiritual essence, a spiritual power that's inside you. It's always been there, Don't let your disappointments bring you down. Just let it motivate you to amp you up and fire you up for the greatness is coming. Let the people that sit there and do wrong to you, let them be your fire, your burning desire to do better for yourself, and to know that, you know what, if there's one thing you can guarantee, if there's one thing you can rely on, it's one thing that won't let you down. It's the presence and the essence of God. He's always there. He's always will be there, even when you don't truly understand. It's going to be all right. So keep that in mind, people, as we travel into a new place and we try to get better and do better. It's all about God. It's all about your transformation. It's all about being able to understand that all these things that may happen to us, they're just lessons. They're just lessons to fine-tune us and to bring us to a higher level where we can actually have the things that God has in store for us. And as long as, it's just very important, as long as we're continuing to work in purpose, not our purpose, the purpose of why you've been placed and sent to this earth. As long as you work in purpose, as long as you're looking and striving to find out what that purpose is for you, then you're doing what you need to do. Everything else will fall in place. So that's what I got. Peace and blessings to you. A little short one. How you doing, brother? Peace. Good. You know, sorry, just had a little distraction. Yes, sir. I know it is. Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters, man. I hope this resonates, and look forward to my next ones.